Morning everybody, it's week 2 of 9 Line Journeys, 9 peaks in 9 weeks. That mountain you see in the background there, that's Bear Peak, and that's where we're going today. It's a beautiful day and it's good to get out of the house and just get something done today. So we'll talk from the top, but this journey starts today. Hey everybody, just continuing on here, about a mile in on our way up to Bear Peak. And anybody that's ever been down to Fort Benning is pretty familiar with Stairway to Heaven, but in my opinion, right there behind me, that trail that disappears into the dark wood there, that's the real stairway. It's about 1,000 feet up from this spot, and it's almost all stairs. So this will be a good time. Here we go. Here we go. We got stairs made out of rock. We got stairs made out of logs. Stairs made out of just plain old dirt footholds. All the stairs anybody could ever ask for. You know, I say a lot about these stairs, but the truth is when you get back in here, part of the ruggedness about it, it's actually part of the beauty. The shadow, the rocks, the water, it really is kind of magical. So as much as it hurts, it's also beautiful. Getting up towards the top now, so close I can taste it. Right up there. Can't even see the peak right now, which is what makes it a little harder, but no doubt about it. Definitely getting close. Pretty much above all the surrounding terrain, so it's really just getting to the peak now. So almost there. And here we are at the top, enjoying our reward. There's Long's Peak along the Continental Divide. Looking west now from Bear Peak. This is our reward for all this effort this morning. And we are not the only ones up here enjoying the spoils. It's quite a popular hill today. We'll talk about it here in a minute. Well everybody, we made it. This is week 2. Week 2 of the 9 peaks in 9 weeks. Part of 9 Line Journeys. And keeping with the 9 line theme, we'll be discussing line 2 today. At least that'll be kind of the theme for what we talk about. But you know, it's important when we take a second to stop and just kind of enjoy what's out here and available for us, that we also kind of recognize that this has been really hard for a lot of people, dealing with the isolation like we talked about last week, with being locked down for COVID-19 and everything that's going on. This is I mean, like I said, coming up here, this is kind of my refuge. This is my way of getting or staying sane, kind of keeping the idea of what regular life looks like and what's out here and what's available. But one thing that's really important is we can't lose focus of who we are. You know, it's too easy to get focused on, you know, every bit of life is just revolving around COVID-19 and what's happening in the virus and the pandemic, and whether we're staying locked down or opening up, or, you know, whether or not we can go to our restaurants or even get our hair cut, whatever the case may be. It's easy for life to start to revolve around that. But the truth is, this is something that passes. And if the more we get bogged down in how hard life is, you know, dealing with COVID-19, that the more we lose track of ourselves and what's important about us and what we need and who we are. And that's what kind of brings us to today. Is line 2 is, you know, who are you? What's your call sign? What it is? Tell me about you. All right, tell you about you. Don't get lost in all the things that are going on in your life. Take a second and stop and really think. If somebody asked you the question, who are you? How would you answer them? So do this. Take this time and do an exercise. Write down 5 things you love about yourself and 5 things you think you can improve. But more importantly, when you think about those things, do they define you, or are they just characteristics about you? When you ask yourself that question, who are you? You're asking, what's your essence? Like, what is it about you that makes you you? If there are things that you think you need to improve, that's fine. Don't dwell on them. Those are things that you can work on over time. But more importantly, appreciate the things that you love about yourself. Appreciate the things that make you who you are, make you unique. That's the kind of thing that keeps us special and individual, and that's what we have to reinforce by taking this time to come out to somewhere where we can just breathe fresh air, be ourselves, and just appreciate what life's given us. Coming up here to Bear Peak, this is week 2, and it's been an amazing hike, and looking forward to doing it again next week, and we'll move on down the list, and I look forward to seeing you guys and talking to you then. Stay safe, have fun.